Álvaro Chino Recoba, penyerang Uruguay pemilik kaki kiri sempurna. Di puncak karirnya, dia adalah pesepak bola dengan bayaran tertinggi. Álvaro Recoba pernah menjadi bagian dari generasi emas Inter Milan. Álvaro Alexander Recoba Rivero dilahirkan pada tahun 1976 di Montevideo, Uruguay. Dia dikenal dengan julukan unik El Chino, yang berarti si Cina karena memiliki fitur-fitur oriental. Sandro Mazzola, legenda Inter dari tahun 1960-an, adalah orang yang pertama kali menjumpainya saat Recoba bermain di Nasional Montevideo. Meskipun Recoba telah mengasah kemampuannya di Akademi Danubio FC, yang juga melahirkan bakat-bakat seperti Diego Forlan dan Edison Cavani, namun Recoba matang saat berseragam nasional. Buktinya, saat berumur 20 tahun, Recoba berhasil mencetak 30 gol dalam 27 laga di Liga selama masa kejayaannya. Mazzola merasa telah menemukan talenta jenius dari Uruguay. Mazzola kemudian menginformasikan sahabatnya, Massimo Moratti, yang pernah menjabat sebagai presiden Inter, untuk segera mengumpulkan dana sebesar 20 juta euro agar dapat merekrutnya ke Italia. Di pertandingan pertamanya di Serie A, Recoba mencetak 2 gol dalam kemenangan 2-1 Inter atas Brescia. Gol pertamanya diberi julukan Thunder Bastard, karena ditembak dari jarak hampir 30 meter. Sedangkan gol keduanya adalah tendangan bebas yang seolah melanggar hukum fisika. Debut mengesankan dari bintang muda berbakat di Giuseppe Meazza ini bahkan membuat penampilan menonjol Recoba menenggelamkan aksi debutan lain seperti Ronaldo Luis Nazario de Lima. Kaki kiri pemain muda dari Uruguay ini memiliki kekuatan dan akurasi yang luar biasa. Dia sangat lincah serta sangat cerdik dalam melakukan gerakan-gerakan tipu. Kelincahannya di lapangan didorong oleh postur tubuhnya yang kecil saat bermain. Recoba kemudian dipinjamkan ke Venezia di tahun kedua bersama Inter. Keputusan ini diambil karena dia dianggap sosok yang tepat dalam upaya menyelamatkan klub tersebut dari masalah. Keyakinan tersebut dibuktikan oleh Recoba dengan mencetak 11 gol dalam 19 pertandingan. Dia hampir menjadi satu-satunya penyelamat tim dari keadaan sulit. Sebelum keberangkatannya, rekan-rekannya di Venezia memberikannya jam tangan. Hadiah ini tidak terkait dengan upaya penyelamatan Venezia, tetapi lebih karena sahabatnya itu sering datang terlambat saat latihan. Kinerja Recoba seringkali mendapat kritik. Ini membuatnya kadang dianggap sebagai pemain yang tidak bekerja keras. Namun, di balik kesannya yang malas, selalu ada kejutan yang dapat terjadi. Kejutan-kejutan ini berasal dari kemampuannya dalam mencetak gol dari tendangan bebas dan tembakan akurat dari luar area penalti lawan. Performanya yang mengesankan di Venezia membuat Inter kembali tertarik untuk merekrutnya pada musim 1999-2000. Dia kembali bermain bersama I Nerazzurri dan berhasil mencetak 10 gol dalam 28 laga. Selain itu, dia juga memberikan banyak assist. Penampilannya yang menawan memicu Moratti untuk memberikan gaji senilai 8 juta euro kepada Recoba. Pendapatan ini menjadikannya salah satu pemain dengan bayaran tertinggi di periode itu. Namun, pada titik ini, segalanya mulai tidak berjalan baik. Recoba mengalami penurunan dalam permainan. Sebagian disebabkan oleh cedera, tetapi dia juga menghadapi larangan bermain karena menggunakan paspor palsu. Meski begitu, Recoba masih mampu menciptakan momen-momen mengesankan. Dia melakukan tendangan bebas, melakukan tembakan jarak jauh yang luar biasa dari luar area penalti, dan memberikan umpan-umpan berkualitas tinggi. Kehebatannya dalam menguasai bola dapat digambarkan dengan ungkapan, seolah bola selalu menempel di kakinya. Gol luar biasanya melawan Lecce juga tetap teringat dengan jelas oleh banyak orang. Pada musim 2002-2003 di bawah arahan Hector Cuper, Recoba mengalami periode terbaik dalam karirnya bersama Inter. Hernan Crespo dibawa masuk untuk mengisi posisi yang ditinggalkan Ronaldo dan menambah kekuatan dari Christian Vieri. Ketiga pemain tersebut memiliki kontribusi yang signifikan dalam membawa Inter melaju hingga semifinal Liga Champions. Ketegangan mulai muncul dalam hubungan dengan pelatih setelah munculnya isu di publik mengenai dugaan penganiayaan Cuper terhadap Recoba. Isu ini muncul setelah penampilan mengecewakan Recoba saat melawan Lazio di pertandingan terakhir musim itu. Sementara itu, Moratti berusaha menyejukkan situasi dengan menunjuk Alberto Zaccheroni sebagai pelatih Inter yang baru. Zaccheroni memberikan Recoba kebebasan dalam bermain. Langkah ini terbukti efektif, karena Recoba berhasil mencetak gol dengan rasio yang sangat mengesankan. Namun, sayangnya, performa Recoba kembali terhambat oleh cedera yang hampir merusak seluruh tubuhnya, lutut, pergelangan kaki, bahu. Ia berjuang keras untuk mendapatkan konsistensi dalam permainannya. Di tahun 2007, Recoba dipinjamkan ke Torino. Tujuan dari peminjaman ini adalah agar Recoba dapat kembali menemukan permainannya yang optimal. Sayangnya, dia tampaknya menyerah menghadapi serangkaian cedera yang justru mengurangi waktu bermainnya. Selanjutnya, Recoba pindah ke Panionios, di mana dia bisa dianggap sebagai salah satu pemain paling terkenal untuk klub-klub Yunani pada saat itu. Namun, dia hanya bertahan selama 1,5 musim. Cedera menghalanginya untuk menunjukkan performa gemilang di negeri para dewa. Akibatnya, Recoba memutuskan untuk kembali ke Uruguay. Dia bergabung dengan Danubio sebelum akhirnya kembali ke nasional. Ia berhasil membantu nasional meraih gelar juara di Liga Uruguay pada musim pertamanya. Juan Sebastian Veron, seorang legenda dari Argentina, menyatakan bahwa Recoba adalah pemain terbaik meski sahabatnya itu enggan mengakui hal tersebut. Sementara itu, Moratti lebih memilih Recoba dibandingkan Ronaldo sebagai sosok pemain yang bisa melakukan hal-hal luar biasa yang tidak bisa dilakukan oleh pemain lain. Yang pasti, Recoba akan selalu dikenang karena gol-golnya yang menakjubkan ketimbang hanya angka-angka pencetak golnya. Dia mencetak 11 gol dalam 69 penampilan untuk tim nasional Uruguay, serta berpartisipasi dalam Piala Dunia 2002 dan 2 edisi Copa America. Dia hampir berhasil mengubah bakat alaminya menjadi sesuatu yang sangat berharga di dunia sepak bola, seolah-olah seharga segunung emas.
Álvaro El Chino Recoba, the Uruguay forger with a perfect left foot. At the peak of his career, he was the highest-paid footballer. Álvaro Recoba was part of Inter Milan's golden generation. Álvaro Alexander Recoba Rivero was born in 1976 in Montevideo, Uruguay. He was known by the unique nickname El Chino, meaning the Chinese, because of his oriental features. Sandro Mazzola, an Inter legend from the 1960s, was the first to meet him when Recoba was playing for Nacional Montevideo. Although Recoba had honed his skills at the Danubio FC Academy, which also produced talents like Diego Forlan and Edison Cavani, he truly matured while playing for Nacional. As evidence, at the age of 20, Recoba scored 30 goals in 27 league appearances during his peak. Mazzola felt he had discovered a talented Uruguayan. Mazzola then informed his friend, Massimo Moratti, the former president of Inter, to immediately raise €20 million to sign him to Italy. In his first Serie A match, Recoba scored 2 goals in Inter's 2-1 victory over Brescia. His first goal was nicknamed Thunder Bastard, because it was shot from almost 30 meters away. His second goal was a free kick that seemed to defy the laws of physics. This impressive debut for the talented young star at the San Siro even eclipsed the performances of other debutants like Ronaldo Luis Nazario de Lima. The young Uruguayan's left foot possessed incredible power and accuracy. He was extremely agile and clever at performing deceptive moves. His agility on the pitch was enhanced by his small stature. Recoba was then loaned to Venezia for his second year with Inter. This decision was made because he was considered the right person to rescue the club from its troubles. Recoba demonstrated this belief by scoring 11 goals in 19 matches. He was almost the sole savior of the team from a difficult situation. Before his departure, his teammates at Venezia gave him a watch. This gift was not related to Venezia's rescue efforts, but rather because his friend was often late to training. Recoba's performance was often criticized, leading him to be perceived as a player who didn't work hard. However, behind his lazy image, there was always a chance for surprises. These surprises stemmed from his ability to score from free kicks and precise shots from outside the opponent's penalty area. His impressive performance at Venezia led Inter to re-sign him in the 1999-2000 season. He returned to play for the Nerazzurri and managed to score 10 goals in 28 matches. He also provided numerous assists. His impressive performances prompted Moratti to offer Recoba a salary of €8 million. This income made him one of the highest-paid players of the period. However, at this point, things began to go wrong. Recoba's performance declined. This was partly due to injuries, but he was also facing a ban for using a fake passport. Despite this, Recoba still managed to create impressive moments. He took free kicks, struck incredible long-range shots from outside the penalty area, and provided high-quality passes. His prowess on the ball could be described as, it was as if the ball was always stuck to his feet. His incredible goal against Lecce remains vividly remembered by many. In the 2002-2003 season, under the guidance of Hector Cuper, Recoba experienced the best period of his career with Inter. Hernan Crespo was brought in to fill Ronaldo's void and to strengthen Christian Vieri. All three players made significant contributions to Inter's progress to the Champions League semi-finals. Tensions began to arise in the relationship with the coach after public rumors emerged about Cuper's alleged mistreatment of Recoba. This issue arose after Recoba's disappointing performance against Lazio in the final match of the season. Meanwhile, Moratti attempted to calm the situation by appointing Alberto Zaccheroni as Inter's new coach. Zaccheroni gave Recoba freedom to play. This move proved effective, as Recoba scored an impressive goal-to-goal ratio. Unfortunately, Recoba's performance was again hampered by injuries that affected almost his entire body, knee, ankle, and shoulder. He struggled to find consistency in his game. In 2007, Recoba was loaned to Torino. The goal of this loan was to allow Recoba to rediscover his optimal form. Unfortunately, he seemed to succumb to a series of injuries that limited his playing time. Recoba then moved to Panionios, where he was considered one of the most celebrated players for Greek clubs at the time. However, he only lasted a season and a half. Injuries prevented him from showing his best form in the land of the gods. As a result, Recoba decided to return to Uruguay. He joined Danubio before eventually returning to Nacional. He helped Nacional win the Uruguayan league title in his first season. Argentine legend Juan Sebastian Veron stated that Recoba was the best player, although his friend was reluctant to admit it. Meanwhile, Moratti preferred Recoba over Ronaldo, as a player who could do extraordinary things that no other player could. Certainly, Recoba will always be remembered for his incredible goals rather than just his goal-scoring numbers. He scored 11 goals in 69 appearances for the Uruguayan national team, as well as participating in the 2002 World Cup and 2 Copa Americas. He almost succeeded in turning his natural talent into something very valuable in the world of football, as if it were worth a mountain of gold.